50 plus of you dropped "build it" in the comments, so here it is. A real glass greenhouse, built from Dollar Tree picture frames. $10 and about 30 minutes of your time, and what you end up with looks like something that belongs in a boutique garden shop, not a craft project from a dollar store. This is the full step-by-step build. Everything you need, every cut, every glue line, every mistake to avoid. By the end of this video, you will have a finished greenhouse sitting on your table and a receipt that nobody is going to believe. Let's build it. What you need. Before anything touches a glue gun, let's talk supplies. Everything on this list comes from Dollar Tree. 4 8x10 picture frames, these are your walls. 4 5x7 picture frames, these become your roof panels. A pack of hot glue sticks, and 1 small decorative knob. Check the hardware or craft aisle. That last one is optional, but it makes the finished build look intentional and polished. That is the entire supply list. At $1.25 per frame, your 8 frames run $10 even. Add the glue sticks, and you are sitting right at $11 and change for the whole project. Keep your receipt. You are going to want to show people. One thing to check while you are still in the store. Hold the frames together in the aisle and confirm your 5x7s match up. 2 5x7 frames placed side by side should be close to the same width as 1 8x10 frame. That alignment is what makes the roof sit cleanly on the walls. If your store has multiple frame styles, pick one style and stick with it. Same finish, same color, same frame depth across all 8. Prep. Breaking down the frames. You are home. Frames are on the table. Here's your first step before the glue gun ever comes out. Take every single frame apart. Remove the cardboard backing, remove the little metal tabs or clips holding the glass in. Set the glass panels aside carefully. You need every one of them intact. What you are left with are 8 empty frames and 8 glass panels. The cardboard and hardware go in the recycling. You will not need them. Now look at your glass. On some Dollar Tree frames, the glass sits loosely in the channel. On others, it fits snugly. Either way, your next job is to run a thin line of hot glue around the inside perimeter of each frame and press the glass back in. This locks the glass permanently so it does not shift when you are assembling the walls or move the finished greenhouse around. Do this for all 8 frames before you build anything. Let every one of them cool completely. This is the step that most people skip and then regret halfway through the build when a panel pops loose. Take the 10 minutes now and you will not have to deal with it later. If you want to paint your frames before assembly, now is also the time. Black frames give you a classic Victorian greenhouse look. White gives you something clean and Scandinavian. The Dollar Tree finish straight out of the package actually holds up just fine without any paint, but if you want a specific color, spray paint the frames now, let them dry fully, and then move on. Building the walls. Your 4 8x10 frames are going to become the 4 walls of the greenhouse, front, back, and both sides. Stand 2 frames upright at a 90-degree angle to each other, like 2 walls of a room meeting at a corner. Hold them steady, run a line of hot glue along the inside edge where they meet, and press them together firmly for about 30 seconds until the glue grabs. That is your first corner. Add the 3rd frame the same way, 90 degrees off the second, hot glue along the inside joint, hold, and wait. Then close the box with the 4th frame. You now have a 4-sided open rectangle, 4 glass walls, real glass. Reinforce every interior corner with a second pass of hot glue. Run it slowly down the full length of each joint on the inside. This is your structural layer, and it is what keeps the walls square and solid when the greenhouse is in use. Do not rush this step. Set the box down on a flat surface and check that it sits level. If one corner is slightly higher than the others, press it gently down while the glue is still slightly warm. You want a flat base before you move on to the roof. Building the roof. This is where your 4 5x7 frames come in, and this is also where the upgrade happens that is going to make your greenhouse actually functional instead of just decorative. Take 2 of your 5x7 frames and lay them face down on your work surface, long edges touching. Cut a strip of duct tape, white or clear works best, and run it carefully along that shared edge on the back side. Press it down firmly.
Flip the two frames over and they should now open and close like a book, with the tape acting as a flexible hinge at the ridge. Repeat with the remaining two 5x7 frames. What you have now is two hinged roof panels. This matters because a glued shut roof means you can never open your greenhouse to water, adjust plants, or let heat escape on a warm day. The duct tape hinge gives you a roof that lifts. It is a small change that makes this build genuinely useful instead of just pretty. Now attach the roof to the walls. Run hot glue along the top edge of one wall panel, one of your 8x10s, and press one side of the hinged roof panel down onto it. Hold it until it sets. Move to the opposite wall and attach the other side the same way. Your roof should now sit like an inverted V over the top of the box, with the ridge running down the center. Repeat with the second hinged roof panel on the other two walls. The two roof panels will meet at the top ridge. Run a final line of hot glue along that top ridge on the inside to seal it. The hinge tape keeps the outside flexible. The inside glue keeps it from spreading open. Finishing touches. Take your decorative knob and hot glue it to the top center of the roof ridge. This is your handle for lifting the roof on and off cleanly without grabbing at the glass edges. It also makes the whole build look finished and intentional, like you planned it from the start, not like you figured it out as you went. Check every joint one more time. Run a fingernail along each corner and press anywhere that feels like it might want to lift. A small bead of extra glue on any weak spot now saves you from a panel coming loose later. Set it on your counter or windsill. Step back. That is a glass greenhouse. $10, 30 minutes, real glass panels with clean lines and a working hinged roof. Guests are going to ask where you bought it. Tell them the truth and watch what happens. How to use it. Now that it is built, here's exactly how to put it to work. For hardening off seedlings, place your starter pots inside, set the whole greenhouse near a bright window, and crack the roof open a little more each day over the course of a week. You are slowly introducing seedlings to real air movement and temperature fluctuation before they go outside. This one step dramatically improves transplant survival rates. For herb protection, set potted herbs inside on cool nights when temperatures drop but a hard freeze is not expected. The glass holds enough warmth to protect basil, cilantro, and parsley through an overnight dip into the low 40s. For starting seeds directly, fill small containers with coconut coir, which we covered in the original Dollar Tree Hacks video, place them inside, close the roof, and set the greenhouse in your sunniest window. The glass traps warmth and humidity the same way a professional propagation dome does. One thing to watch. On sunny days, the temperature inside a glass enclosure this small can climb fast. If you see condensation fogging up heavily and the soil looks dry at the surface, crack the roof open. Ventilation keeps the environment balanced. $10, 8 frames, 1 glue gun. A hinged glass roof that actually opens. This is the build 50 of you asked for, and it did not disappoint. If you made one, show me. Post a photo in the comments or tag Garden Homes so the whole community can see what you built. If you missed the original Dollar Tree Greenhouse Hacks video with all 10 hacks, it is linked right here because this build pairs with everything in that list, especially hack number 10 with the coconut coir. Hit subscribe so you do not miss what's coming next this season. More Dollar Tree builds, more budget garden transformations, and more real solutions for real gardeners who aren't trying to spend a fortune to grow their own food. Drop your zone in the comments right now and tell me, are you building this for indoor seed starting or outdoor plant protection? I want to know how this greenhouse is going to work in your garden. See you in the next one.